Hey everyone, ShabbyMania here and welcome back to our next episode and our final episode of the SWE Octane Universe mode. This is part 2 of ShabbyMania. This is where the big ones all collide. We have got Kenny Omega versus AJ Styles, Adam Cole, Marty Scurll, and of course the Octane Championship, Finn Balor versus Cody Rhodes. And here is our opening match of the evening. It is going to be the clubs, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows and Adam Page taking on Bullet Club's Tama Tonga, Tangaroa and Bad Luck Fale in a 6-man match. So this should work a little bit better. Of course, we started the other episode a few days ago. It's been caught me out a little bit here again. A few episodes ago or a few days ago, should I say, where we had the Tag Team TLC match start off with. Yeah, that just didn't work, did it? But this one should work. Even though Adam Page is missing, this game is so broken. I don't know what it is. Entrances, in this universe mode, entrances have just not worked correctly at all. Adam Page is there. He is part of this stable. Oh, is he going to come out separate maybe? Maybe that's what it is. It looks like it is. I don't know why. He's part of the stable. That's peculiar. It seems like the game has decided it wants to either bring them out separately or not at all. It looks like this is definitely the club's entrance as a tag team. So yeah, it must be bringing them out separately. I don't bloody know with this game anymore, to be honest with you. It is the most known to man. Now, there is a little bit of a change of plan to a World Cup. It is still going to be happening, but because of me moving, which is going to be this Friday I move, so I'm going to be on complete silence for about 2 weeks till I got my internet hooked up, so we're not going to start the World Cup for a couple of weeks. Gives me a chance to get ahead on videos, because I'm going away for a couple of weeks soon anyway, so it helps me out, I suppose, as well. So we'll get everything uploaded for you in the long run, but let's take a little bit extra time. It'd be worth it, I promise. It'd be really good, actually, the World Cup. I'm looking forward to it. We've got some good stuff planned out for you. All the countries and everything planned out as well. So in the next couple of weeks, keep an eye out for that. It will be coming. Yep, Adam Page was part of that entrance, apparently. This just shows how this game. Yeah, it shows how broken this game actually is, doesn't it? It's not working at all. Well, at least Bullet Club works. You've got Bad Luck Fale there in the middle, Tama Tonga on the left, and Tangaloa, or Tangaroa, whatever they want to call him, on the right. I think he's Tangaloa now, but it used to be Tangaroa. I'm sure it did. I've always called him Tangaroa. It's back and forth all the time, eh? So, elimination table, which is pretty cool. I like that. I do like that. I'm a good fan of that. And we used this tape match a few times. I feel like this match will get used a lot when we do our Carnage Universe mode, which will be coming after the World Cup, I believe. Not 100% sure yet whether that is definitely going to happen. We might end up going for the... the Mayhem one instead. We're not 100% sure. But definitely, I think Carnage is going to be a lot more gimmick-fied. There's going to be more ladder matches, going to be more tables matches. There's going to be all sorts of stuff going on there, I think. That's going to be where the fun happens, I think. And well, I say the fun, it depends on the matches, how they work, doesn't it? But this match type does work. I'm sure I've used it a few times. 6-man tag does work, which is good, because 6-man tag is going to be part of our World Cup. More details, of course, will come out on that pretty soon, how we're going to play that all out. It does make sense. There will be a blogger page written up for it as well. I haven't actually done the blogger page for this year. I will get it done. That's a bit pointless not to get it done until the bloody end, isn't it? But it makes sense in the long run. So we are underway. So remember, this is elimination tables. So of course, to eliminate somebody, you just put them through a table. Pretty simple, really, isn't it? If you look at it that way. And of course, whoever gets the first elimination is going to have a massive advantage by having the handicap, which is pretty good. It's very, very rare on this game that anybody comes back from a handicap. The handicap is normally quite overwhelming. Talking of overwhelming, it's so difficult to commentate on this sort of stuff because there's just people everywhere. Just so much going on at one time that I just can't keep track. I've just literally got to watch a little bit of everything and then just try and react to anything. So anytime something big happens, rather than every individual little move. But at the moment, well, the club are in control, all 3 members of the club at this point in time, but it does change so quickly, doesn't it? Changes so quickly. I mean, there you go, straight away, Tama Tonga taking control of Luke Gallows, but Adam Page still in control of Bad Luck Fale, who had an interesting match a few weeks ago against Neville. Real difference in styles there. But of course, like I said, the first elimination is going to be the big one. When the first person gets eliminated, it is really going to be a massive, massive difference. So now Bad Luck Fale catching Adam Page, a big headbutt to the back. Bad Luck Fale now up on the middle rope. Wonder what he's going to go for there. Goes for a big splash onto Adam Page. I don't think he quite got as much as he wanted. I don't even think Tangaroa knew he was coming there, and he just caught him out a little bit from behind. Well, that has allowed Bullet Club to completely turn this one around. Of course, Bullet Club, the stable led by Cody Rhodes in this universe mode, and the club, of course, the other guys, Gallows, Anderson, and Adam Page, being led by AJ Styles. As Adam Page does have or Hangman Page, does have a table in the ring. Could he instigate that towards our first elimination in this match? Oh, Gallows just launching Tama Tonga across the ring now, and all of a sudden the club control. Gallows Anderson in the ring, just beating down the grounded members of Bullet Club. Adam Page going for a little bit of a stroll. Not quite sure what the idea behind that was, but all it's done is it's allowed Bad Luck Fale to get some control back. Gallows, I thought, was going to set the ladder up in the corner, but decided against it. Page then blows to Tangaroa. Bad Luck Fale now, though, taking Anderson up. Coming to a powerbomb position now. Anderson fighting back, and once again, the team of the club taking control. Bullet Club seems to be really struggling here. Every time they look like they're getting control, they seem to just lose it too easily. So the club in control still, but Tangaroa turned things around for a split second there. Didn't really work out as he gets caught from behind by Carl Anderson. That's what I was saying about having the advantage, having the man advantage. Just makes it so much easier. And at the moment, Bad Luck Fale grounded on the outside. It has made it much easier. Now Tangaroa grounded on the outside, and it's about time somebody went for an elimination. Wow, what a German that was by Bad Luck Fale. Carl Anderson dropping to the outside, and now yeah, Adam Page managing to fight back against Bad Luck. Oh no, he didn't. Bad Luck Fale dropping him in that sort of spine busters. Gallows sets up the table in the corner. Bad Luck Fale coming up behind him, throws him into his table. Wow, this could be a turnaround, but both Fale and Tangaroa went for the elimination at the same time and got each other's way there, really. Carl Anderson, trying to send Tama Tonga into that table, and Bad Luck Fale just moved the table out of the way at the last second. And all of a sudden, our Bullet Club turns it around. They're in full control now, Bullet Club. But still, nobody going for the elimination at this point in time. Gonna have to think about it soon, though. Anderson now back up on his feet, had the table, dropped it to try and get back at Bad Luck Fale, who just took him straight back out and launches Anderson across the ring, but knocked the table out of the ring in the process. Very cagey match, this one. Neither team wanting to go too far too quickly and risk getting themselves eliminated. Bullet Club taking control once again. But Adam Page is back up and gets spine busted out of his boots. Wow. Bad times. There's the ace crusher there by Tama Tonga. Maybe 6-man tag is a little bit iffy because it just seems like no one can sort out the table, can they? No one can get it set up and ready to go. As soon as someone tries to get it, they get caught up by somebody else. There's so much going on at the same time. Blow to the gut there once again by Carl Anderson. Now Carl Anderson and Bad Luck Fale, the only two in the ring, setting the table up. Oh, come on, Gallows. Well, what do you set that up in the corner? Right, we have 2 tables set up in the corner. Now leave the tables where they are and try and put somebody through. You've got the big opportunity here. It's 3-on-1 in the ring. Why? Why? Here we go. Luke Gallows trying to get the first elimination. There goes Bad Luck Fale. We are down to a 3-on-2. Gallows, Anderson and Adam Page versus the Gorillas of Destiny. Now it's going to get a bit more difficult. That first elimination was the most important. It now swings this match much more in the favour of the club. 3-on-2 is very, very difficult to come back from. Adam Page unable to figure out how to use the table by just throwing it onto the floor rather than setting it up in a corner. Nice reverse DDT by Tangaroa on Carl Anderson, but gets a, or should I say Luke Gallows, but gets a table in the face by Carl Anderson to ease his problems. Why are you not throwing that? Why have you thrown that table out the ring, Anderson? Why? He's just going to get it again. This is what frustrates about the AI in this game. It makes no sense, does it? You threw it out the ring, then you went back out the ring to get it again. Is it a Rikishi driver here? Yeah, Rikishi driver there onto the table by Carl Anderson on Tangaroa. Luke Gallows now looking to set that table up in the corner, but he's too busy just walking into it, you know, as you do. Nice vertical suplex there by Carl Anderson on Tangaroa. And once again, the club just in full control, but Gallows has no idea how to set a table up in a corner. Damn you, game. Adam Page now crunchy on Tama Tonga. Anderson, are you able to set a table up in the corner? Can you figure it out, Anderson? No? Oh, why is this game so bloody broken? It's unbelievable, isn't it? Does nobody yeah, we go. Gallows. Well done. Anderson, if you touch that table, I'm going to delete you off the game. I'm still blaming Anderson for that. Do not touch that table, Carl Anderson. Oh, I'm going to fucking delete you off the game, I tell you. Carl Anderson, you just... Oh, you took the table out of a position where you could win the match and threw it on the bloody floor, then went back out and get it. If you set it back up in that corner... Oh, I lose patience with this game so easily, I tell you. It is, yeah. Oh my god, Carl Anderson. Oh my god, Carl Anderson, why are you doing this? Why? Why are you throwing tables to the outside then going back out and getting them? Oh. Right. This is your chance now, Carl Anderson, to be a hero. You have control. There's no table in that corner. You know what? I want Tangaroa to win this one now. I just basically want Carl Anderson to get put through a table. He's been that annoying. Right, will somebody set a table up? Will somebody please set up a table? Oh my god, Tama Tonga. Are they trying to set the table up? They're just not in the right position. Is that what it? I think that might be what it is, you know. Yeah, they're just not in the right position. That's what the problem is. They're trying to set the table up in the corner, but just the poor positioning of the way that they've been programmed just doesn't set it up in the corner correctly. It throws it to the outside, which is very, very frustrating. Right, we do have one set up now, though, by Tanga. Right, I'll tell you what, if he can eliminate Carl Anderson here, this could be big. This could be really big to get it back to 2-2. Yes, go on. So I'm not being one-sided here. I just really want to see Carl Anderson go for a table after how much he's bloody annoyed me here. So we're down to 2-2. I said I don't see many people come back from a disadvantage or a handicap in this situation to come back and win it. But this is as good a chance as any to come back from 3-2 down to 2-2. It's all down for me to the next elimination. If the next elimination is for Gorillas of Destiny, then I see them winning this one. If the next elimination is by the club, as Gallows is going to set the table. Gallows can't do it either. I'm confused. I am confused. Why? Just why? Just why in general? That's all I need to say is just why. Nice reverse DDT there by Gallows, and Adam Page catching him. Gallows is the hero. He's set the table up in the corner, and this could be the next elimination. Tangaroa into that table. Gallows brings him out. There goes Roa through the table with the powerbomb. You know what I'd like to see is potentially a... I'd like to see a different elimination than just the powerbomb through the table, because that seems like it just happens over and over again. It's the same thing over and over again. But either way, we are down to 2-on-1. Adam Page and Luke Gallows versus Tama Tonga. I feel like Tonga could be a little bit out of his depth here now. Coming back from 3-2 down to 2-2 is one thing. But coming back from 2-1 down to 1-1 I think is going to be almost impossible. Especially if Adam Page can figure out how to set this table up in a corner, which he does. Gallows now bringing Tama Tonga back up, but Tonga taking Gallows down. Tell you what, if Tama Tonga can reverse, which he doesn't, Adam Page sending Tonga into the corner. Adam Page, T-bone through the table, and that is a victory, ladies and gentlemen, for the club. Thank God for that. So a match really, but I really just wanted to end at some point. Right, club. Right, I'm just writing my notes down so I know who won the match. I don't need to know who won the match now, do I? This is the last episode. It shouldn't ever come back up again, in theory. But a great victory here by these two, or these three, should I say. And Carl Anderson, who's a tit, because he keeps throwing bloody tables out of the ring when we need them. What a git. And here is our next match of the evening. It is Tetsuya Naito versus Aleister Black, and this is Last Man Standing. Now, this one has been ongoing since our very, very, very first episode of Octane in this universe mode. Basically, this was supposed to be a match that was going to happen in our very first episode, but during Aleister Black's entrance, Tetsuya Naito attacked him from behind. That led to Aleister Black being out for over a month before he returned the favour to Tetsuya Naito. Now, Tetsuya Naito made this challenge to Aleister Black only if he could get through Hiromu Takahashi at our last pay-per-view, which he managed to do, which is why we've ended up with this match here. And to make things a little bit more interesting, we did make it a last man standing match. That's what I was going to say, yeah. A last man standing match, which is an interesting one. Another iffy sort of match type we've not played around with much so far in this universe mode or in this game in general. So be interesting to see if it does work out, and if it does work out, how well it works out, and whether it's going to be something we again use some more of in our Carnage universe mode, which is going to be very gimmick heavy, I feel. Which is what we like. We like gimmick heavy stuff. I like that. That's one of the things why I used to like ECW so much, is that there's a lot of gimmicky matches in there. And it was just a bit more fun. It wasn't maybe one for the wrestling purists, but if you were just there for having a good time, having a laugh, then ECW was a very good place to be. As we await the entrance then of the man that I'm looking forward to seeing more of, especially on the main roster. Of course, Mr. Aleister Black, or Tommy End if you were an original. Tommy End's entrance does take a very long time. Here we go. His entrance music is pretty good as well, actually, isn't it? I'm a big fan of his entrance music. There he is. And this is going to be a pretty awesome match. If this is anything like the... what match was it we saw in NXT? It wasn't... the one between himself and Adam Cole. It wasn't Last Man Standing, was it? It was just an Extreme Rules match, wasn't it? Yeah, it was in Philly, Extreme Rules, wasn't it? That was an awesome match, that was. Again, it was just a bit more fun. It was a bit more different. Was that the same night as... No, it wasn't the same night as War Games, was it, obviously? I've had some cracking NXT pay-per-views recently. I think the one just before WrestleMania was probably the best one I think they may have done ever. I mean, they've all had some really good matches on them, but I think that one just before WrestleMania was probably the most consistent. There's normally maybe one or two sort of dead matches on the NXT card. Not dead matches as such, but ones that you're not overly interested in. But this one before Mania, I think every single match was very, very good. I think potentially the weakest one maybe was the women's match, but even that still had some really good storytelling in it. Anyway, enough of that. We are ready to go here. Aleister Black versus Tetsuya Naito, the last man standing. Let's see what the game gives us. So, of course, if you're not aware, last man standing is essentially no countouts, no disqualifications. We have banned, whatchamacallit? We've banned run-ins and so forth because it makes it too complicated. Essentially, the point of the game is, or the point of the match is, that the winner is the person who can keep their opponent grounded for a 10-second count. Nice jumping knee strike there for Aleister Black. So, of course, this is much more difficult. Normally, you've got to keep your opponent down for a 3 count. This time, you've got to keep him down for a 10 count, which is much more difficult to do. It normally is a much more big and crazy finish. However, simply a Black Mass could do this. A Black Mass is quite simply a knockout kick. So that could really just finish Aleister Black off. Or Tetsuya Naito, since it's Aleister Black's finisher. That's a bit more realistic, I suppose. See Aleister Black here letting the referee count up as Naito's down here for 7 and back up on his feet. Now, of course, Naito probably could have got up a lot quicker than that, but the idea behind this is that Naito gives himself a few seconds there extra to recuperate. Which is a clever maneuver, just to try and get some energy back, which allows him here to turn the match back around with that dragon screw on Aleister Black. And of course, don't forget, this is only our second match of 5 in this video, and we're already half an hour in, which is pretty crazy. Well, I'm over half an hour in. I'm assuming once I've cut some of the guff out, probably be a bit less than that now. But I think we're going to be well over an hour on this one. Again, we've got another 3 singles matches for you after this one. I've got Adam Cole versus Marty Scurll for the European Championship. We're going to have... What else we got? We have got Kenny Omega versus AJ Styles one-on-one as Omega looks to... AJ Styles looks to get some retribution for being kicked out of Bullet Club forcefully by Omega. And then, of course, our main event, Cody Rhodes defending the Octane Championship against Finn Balor. Cody, who's yet to lose a single match so far in this Universe mode, going at it one more time for that Octane Championship. Of course, this one came around when Cody felt disrespected by Finn, because Finn did not join Bullet Club when Cody gave out the open invitation to him. Referee's up to a 4. That was a 5. So this is 6, 7, and an 8 count as Naito slowly starts to get back up. I'm a little bit worried. I'm not 100% sure if this match type works, which means I probably should have tested it before I used it. But just for me, as long as we've got a good ending, like if Aleister Black was just to hit with a black mass now and win it, I'd be happy. If he just won it from this, I would not be happy. So you sort of get the idea that I'm coming from with this one. So Aleister Black not allowing the referee to count because he knows there's more damage to be done. Big knee strike in the back and then taking him down as well. Aleister Black now just storming around the grounded Naito, dropping a splash to his spine. Referee counts in once again. I can't see his fingers right now though. That's 6. 7. Only a 7 count. And Naito's had little to no offense so far in this match, apart from as soon as I started saying that. Black now taking Naito up on his shoulders. Naito managed to fight free. But Naito is in control now, dropping some boots right into the chest of Aleister Black. And Naito again not happy to allow the referee to count yet, knows it's going to take more damage. And taking Black up into that backdrop onto the back of his head. But Naito is now going to allow the referee to try and count it. Referee's up to a 4. That's 7, I think that was. But it's still not enough. Black, stiff right hand to the gut. Now with a DDT. Referee starts the count once again. I can't tell if that's 3 or 4, but it's one of the two. That's 6. 7 once again, but Naito back up. It's going to take a big one. I think it's going to potentially take maybe a Black Mash should do it. There's the Ace Crusher attempt, but thrown away. Referee counting now for Aleister Black, who's grounded. There's the 6. 7. Again, only a 7. Aleister Black sent into the corner. A strange one, this, because you would have thought there would be you would have thought there would have been some offense here. There would have been some weaponry maybe in use, but both these guys have been pretty clean so far in this match. As Aleister Black now wrenching back at the arm. Referee counting once again, but I still don't think it's going to be enough. We're going to need something big. That's 7, 8, 9. Oh, and Naito was just getting up on the mark of 9. Naito now taking some control again. Naito with Black up top. There's the Frankensteiner. Wow, that's a big maneuver. And Naito is going to allow the referee to count that one. Is it going to be enough? I think he's going to struggle here again, to be honest. It was a big maneuver, though. It possibly could be. Black is stirring. It's 7. Now 8, and Black does pop straight up on the 8 count and only straight into the boot in the back by Naito. Jawbreaker there by Black. Does Black have... oh, nice. Reverse the DDT into Northern Light. So say, does Black able to hit the Black Mass from a standing position? Or does it have to be from a laying down pickup? But it is Naito here stalking Black first. Into the Tornado Reverse DDT. That could be all. But Naito's not happy. He wants to continue on, but Black fighting straight back, no-selling it. Looking to take Naito down, but Naito fighting back. And now the referee counts, but has Naito gone one too far? She left him down after that big DDT, or will that still be enough? That's 7, 8. Oh, and again, Aleister Black slowly getting back up. And now Black looking for it. Surprised this doesn't get him up and go for the Black Mass, to be honest. That's a 7, 8, and Naito is slowly getting back up to his feet. Black with a backbreaker. He's got to go for it, surely. Black, you've got to go for the fade to Black. You've got to. Black is going to, though. It is up to 7. Black. Look like we might have been trying to bring Naito back up there maybe for a Black Mass, but Naito caught with a boot in the head. Naito once again looking for that big Frankensteiner. Referees counting. 6, 7, 8. That big Frankensteiner could be enough. 9. It is. The big Frankensteiner by Naito was the final straw that broke the camel's back. There was a lot of other damage that came. The big Tornado Reverse DDT, of course. 2 of the big Frankensteiners. And the second one, I think Naito must have caught him. Maybe Black landing on the back of his head, knocking him out slightly. But there it is, the second one. Oh, you see there, yeah, Black landing right on the back of his head. We'll have to get him chacked after that one. But either way, Tetsuya Naito did what he set out to do. And proves that he is the big man here. in SWE. He is the man, the myth, the legend. He is Tetsuya Naito, and like I said, somebody who I very much feel like probably will be part of our Carnage Universe mode as well, possibly. And here is our next match of the evening. It is going to be the European Championship match as Marty Scurll defends against Adam Cole. Now, this one is very much the same as the Kenny Omega AJ Styles match coming up later on. A match where Adam Cole came back looking for retribution against Marty Scurll for his forced exile from Bullet Club. And yeah, it's the way it always has been, isn't it? Plus, you always know whenever someone gets kicked out of Bullet Club, you know that means they're basically WWE bound. That's essentially what being kicked out of Bullet Club means. We're sort of AJ Styles. I don't know what's happening. Is it Kenny Omega out? I'm not sure. I mean, I kept up with a lot of New Japan and Bullet Club for a while, and then it's all sort of confused me at the moment. I'm a little lost. I'm not sure what's going on with it all now. It's a tricky one, isn't it? It's I've not really kept a lot on top of that sort of stuff. So I know the last time it was all with what was it? It was Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega had joined some sort of I think the last bit I saw, it was the Bucks versus Omega and Ibushi, which is apparently an incredible match. Then after the match, Cody Rhodes came out and got a little bit RC with the Bucks, to which Kenny Omega sort of broke it up between the two of them, and it sort of looked like that maybe in the long run Cody could be the one leaving Bullet Club. But there you go. Here, of course, is our European champion, Marty Scurll, the villain himself. Was a very clever addition to Bullet Club, I must say. A very, very clever addition to Bullet Club. And he has worked very, very well. I'm looking forward to this one of our big ones. One part of our triple main event here. Of course, we've got this one, AJ versus Omega next. And then finishing off with Cody versus Finn Balor for the Octane Championship. And I've really enjoyed this universe mode, actually. It was a good one. And I am sorting out the blogger page. Hopefully it will be done very much. If I get a bit... I don't know if I'm going to get spare time at work tomorrow. Because if I get spare time at work tomorrow, I'll do the entire blogger. But I don't think I'm going to get a chance tomorrow because I've got a lot going on tomorrow. I've got to nip out and do my EX raid to get my first Mewtwo on Pokemon Go. That's an hour of my lunch break gone. I've got to go and see my new house and get to go in with the builders. That's another hour and a half of my lunch break gone. So that's 2.5 hours of my half-an-hour lunch break already gone. So I think I'll struggle to do my blogger tomorrow as well. But I'll give it a try. See what I can do. But it's good now. I've changed the blogger a little bit. We're going to start keeping track of everything, but going to make it a little bit more easier to do so. Going to keep track of all the competitions as well. So we got on there the King of the Cruiserweight winners from last year and the King of Carnage winner from last year. And then what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and do some more tournaments as well. I'm thinking what we might do is we might just do like Universe Mode Tournament, Universe Mode Tournament, Universe Mode Tournament sort of thing. I think that's pretty... Just to try and mix things up a little bit. Make things a little bit different. I want to try and utilise as many different wrestlers and types of wrestlers as we possibly can. And so, yeah, that'd be pretty cool to do, I think. And I feel like we might branch away. Not branch away, but branch out. We're not going to stick to our static 5 brands. We could do some different brands. I've said about before about doing... maybe a European brand, maybe doing a Mexican brand, like a Lucha Underground style show, which I would love to do a Lucha Underground style show. Maybe a I don't know. I think I mentioned like a Canadian show before, because if you look at how many wrestlers are actually Canadian, you see how good they actually are. And there's loads of different things we could do just based on different styles. I think that's be the best way of doing it. I think we still will do obviously Octane, Mayhem, Throwdown, Carnage, and Adrenaline. But I think just adding different things and changing things around and making things more interesting as we go along. As already Marty Scurll locking in. Wow, the chicken wing. That's early in the match for the chicken wing. And he's got his legs grapevine middle of the ring. Is Adam Cole going to tap? Oh my god, Adam Cole's tapped already. Wow, Adam Cole has tapped already. Adam Cole tried to call Marty out, and Marty called his bluff, and that is a quick victory. A very, very quick victory for Marty Scurll. And an embarrassing last evening here for Adam Cole. He's not going to be happy with that at all, is he? Not happy with that at all. But there you go, Marty Scurll victorious. Oh, I've done the wrong thing there, haven't I? So I've just marked down the victor of the next match rather than this one because I can't read my... I think I said it in one of my previous videos. I had this genius idea of printing off all my cards with different members of the clubs in different teams and different colours. Sorry, so I can see what's going on. So the Elite is in light blue, and of course Adam Cole representing the club was in green. Probably is in the dark. I can't see either of the colours on my piece of paper. All I can see is the stuff that's written in black. So I've got no idea what's happening, so I've just marked off the wrong bloody match. But there we go. Anyway, great win there for Marty Scurll. Absolute quick and easy for him. And that's a shocking one, though. I was expecting more from Adam Cole. That was on slow momentum, that match as well. That has surprised me. And here is our next match of the evening. AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega! It's a little bit racist there. Well, racist. That's just what it sounds like when you watch New Japan. Kenny Omega! AJ Styles! Okay, that's getting a bit bad now. Maybe I should stop that, you know, just in case I offend anybody. Generally quite good at that. It was Styles who... He lost that loser leaves town match, or loser leaves adrenaline match against Samoa Joe, which led him to joining Octane here in the very first episode. Said he was here in Octane because he wanted to show how good of a wrestler he was, get a fresh start, regain control of his club, but more importantly, take down the man who forcefully ejected him from Bullet Club originally, of course, Kenny Omega. And he's attempted to get ownership of the club back. It didn't work out too well. Of course, Cody Rhodes won that match at the first pay-per-view, All or Nothing. But then he decided to start his own club in the shape of Gallows and Anderson, which has worked out pretty well so far. Of course, we saw them get the victory earlier on against Bullet Club. So he's had an opportunity as well at the... the Octane Championship in that Fatal 4-Way, but nothing special, and now he gets a chance to do exactly what he came here, his main task, and that is the retribution against Kenny Omega. I can't help myself now. And here he is, the Elite Zone Kenny Omega. Now this is a one-on-one standard match, no iffy rules or anything here. We're going to actually have a proper match with... well, hopefully a bit quicker, hopefully a little bit longer than the previous match, because that one between Adam Cole and Marty Scurll, that surprised me how short that was. That was a bit of a shocker. It was a bit of a shocker. But yeah, this is going to be a good one. I can feel this one. My toe just vibrated for no reason. I figured out my toe vibrated. It was resting on my phone. So this should be a good one too, guys. I'm a little bit annoyed that it didn't like break AJ from the group a little bit early and have this match against Kenny, because that could have been an outstanding match. And here we go. The bell goes. We are underway. AJ Styles versus Kenny Omega. Styles straight away in there with the Hurricanrana taking Omega down. So like I said, two guys in the peak, really, of their career. Trying to showcase their ability. AJ taking Omega up into a brainbuster. Oh, nice knee strike by Omega. It's been a pretty good start here so far. Well, it's been a really interesting match so far. Lots of great maneuvers, high flying, fast, enjoyable. AJ up to the middle rope. AJ sort of probably should have been taking more of a time concentrating on Omega there. It does finally get to do so. AJ taking Omega up on his shoulders, but Omega breaks free into the reverse DDT. Omega, oh, knee strike in the face of AJ Styles. Omega just slamming him face first into the turnbuckle. 10 times, I think, I caught there. It's been a good match so far. I've enjoyed this, actually. We always knew it was going to be good, let's face it. AJ taking Omega up into the power. Wow. That was a vicious powerbomb, that was. Really vicious. Omega kicking AJ Styles away. Omega up on the middle rope, though. Wow, Phoenix splash to the middle rope. Omega taking AJ up onto his shoulders. Dropping him face first in that turnbuckle again. AJ struggling now as Omega taking more and more control. Omega very confident here in his own ability. Back in the corner, taunting away at the ground at AJ Styles, but yep, he left him just a little bit too long. Nice there, lion salt by AJ Styles. Interesting, both these guys fought Kenny Omega now, haven't they? AJ, there's the uppercut on Kenny Omega. Now AJ taking Omega on his shoulder. Omega managing to slide free into the reverse DDT. Now bringing AJ back up to his feet. Boot in the calf. Right hand to the side of the face. And now, oh, out of nowhere, ripcord knee. Wow. That's a big, big hit that is by Kenny Omega. If he can follow that up with something else big. He's trying to do so, but AJ just keeps catching. There's a boot in the guts. AJ now taking that middle of the ring once again into that big powerbomb. Rolls it through. Only a 2 count. AJ dropping a boot right in the arm of Omega. Brings him back up. Knee in the gut by Omega, but AJ caught his leg. I'm sorry to hear me yawning again. I'm doing the same as I did the other day. Bloody trying to record too late at night, it tires me out. AJ dropping a knee in the face. Still only a 2 count though. But both these guys really hitting some big maneuvers. I don't think it's going to be too long before one finally gets that big one they need to finish it off. But Omega's again more interested in taunting. There's the pin, only for a 2. AJ taking Omega up into the Urigarushi. There's the reverse Bloody Sunday as well. And then the phenomenal forearm and catches it as well. I thought he'd gone too far with that, you know. I thought he'd not set it up correctly, but he did manage to get it. Will it be enough? No, it won't. Omega kicks out. Wow. But Omega's back on his feet. He has been busted open by that phenomenal forearm that wasn't quite phenomenal enough to keep Omega down this occasion. AJ sending Omega into the corner. Looking for the tornado DDT. Still in it for a 2 though. Springboard 450. AJ's pulling all of the big maneuvers out of his arsenal now. But Omega's taking control. There's the DDT. Omega went for the headbutts. Well, I don't know why Omega was going for the headbutt to the back of the head anyway, really, but he's going to get caught another Urigaroshi again. I think Omega's playing this one a little bit too slow. He's not gone for the big maneuver when he had the chance. He hit that ripcord knee earlier. Oh, and that second knee strike, that was brutal, that was. Omega trying to take AJ, but AJ, clever wrestling maneuver. They're just using Omega's own pace against him. AJ now stalking Omega. We've already seen a phenomenal forearm, and we might just see a Styles Clash. Takes him up, hooks the arms. Boom. Styles Clash rolls him through. Is AJ Styles going to get his redemption? Of course. No. Wow. That is insane. That is crazy. I cannot believe Kenny survived a phenomenal forearm. Now Styles Clash as well. This guy's just out of his nut, isn't he? Out of his nut. AJ looks to continue the assault then, sending Kenny into the corner. What is AJ planning on this time? I don't know what it's going to take to finally finish Omega, to be honest. He's already been hit with some pretty big maneuvers. And he survived them all. So what is it going to take to actually finish him off? It's not that. I just can't believe he survived the Styles Clash and everything. Another springboard 450. But Omega now. Take it, AJ up at his shoulders. Hooking it. One Wing Angel. Wow. As Omega pulled out the ultimate resilience test. No, AJ's kicked out as well. Wow. I feel like we might have saved one of the best matches in the universe mode for one of our last. This is insane, these two guys. So AJ survived the One Wing Angel. Omega survived a phenomenal forearm and a Styles Clash. This is exactly why we knew this match was going to be absolutely incredible. AJ brings Omega back up to his feet. There it is. Up on the shoulders. Dropping him neck first across that top rope. Holy hell. How on earth are Cody and Finn going to follow this one? They are going to struggle so much to follow this. Pinned by AJ after the third Yurigoroshi of the match. Still not enough. Kenny, Mr. Resilience. AJ marching around the ring again. I don't think he's quite sure what he wants to do now. It looks like he might be trying to line up for another phenomenal forearm, but again, he's too close to Kenny. I know he did hit him. I thought he was too close, but he did manage to catch him. There's the pin. 1, 2. Redemption. Redemption is gained here for AJ Styles in what quite possibly has been the best match in Octane's. I think it definitely has been the best match we've had here in this universe mode, but possibly one of the best matches we've had on WWE 2K18 in general. This was fantastic. I must admit, you might have heard me sometimes just getting quite quiet. I was just enjoying the match myself. I just sort of got sucked into it so much. I was just in awe, and yeah, this was really good. This was exactly what we wanted to see when we started this universe mode. Top quality wrestling between the best in the world. And that's exactly what we've gained here. AJ Styles victorious. He came here for his redemption. It's taken the entirety of this Octane universe mode, but finally, at the biggest show of the series, AJ Styles is victorious. And AJ walks out of his head held high, and the club walk out with a massive moral victory. The club have had a great night tonight then. The club have had victories for the team of Gallows, Anderson and Page, and now victory for AJ Styles. Event of the evening time, Finn Balor takes on Cody Rhodes for the Octane Championship. Now, of course, this one's been a little bit of a slow burner as well. We saw Cody, no we didn't, we saw Finn actually joining the universe mode. The second episode, of course, he wasn't originally part of Octane from our original draft. He came here from Mayhem, and he said very much the same thing as AJ Styles the week before. He wanted to come back, and he wanted to reclaim what was rightfully his, and that was the club, the Bullet Club, at that point in time. He was involved in the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match at All or Nothing, of which, of course, Cody Rhodes won when he gained the Octane Championship. From there, he was given an invitation by Cody Rhodes to join Bullet Club after he lost that match. He believed that Finn Balor and Cody could fry together and dominate the Octane roster. However, Finn did have other ideas. He did not want to look at the past. He didn't want to look at what had happened over the last few years. He wanted to look at the future, which was originally why he created Bullet Club, was to bring through the new generation. That's exactly what he wanted to do here in Octane as well. So he started up his new club, Balor Club, bringing in the likes of Hideo Itami, Neville, Cesaro and Sheamus, Becky Lynch. 5 names who I dare say we're going to see masses from over the next 5-10 years in WWE and in SWE as well. And now Finn has a great opportunity here to show exactly what he can do and potentially walk out of this Octane Universe mode with the Octane Championship. And like I was saying earlier on about potentially doing a British show, how good would that be with the likes of Finn Balor, Neville? Of course, if we did do a British show, we wouldn't keep the same stables. It would be a fresh sort of brand. So Finn Balor, Neville will be able to fight for that championship, which is a match that I would love to do again. We did do it in this universe mode, didn't we? Did Finn Balor and Neville for obviously a rematch from Best of Super Juniors years ago, which really got both of these guys signed up. Who else can we use? That's we've got Noam Dar, we've got Drew McIntyre on the game, we've got Sheamus on the game. We'd bring in the likes of Pete Dunne, of course, Tyler Bate, Trent Seven. I think I'd use Aleister Black as well because of the amount of work that I've seen him do in the UK. I think the European Universe mode could be very, very good actually, but of course we've got more things to do in the meantime first. We've got Carnage to get through, Mayhem and Throwdown to get through all of our universes. But then also we're going to be looking forward to some little different ones, like I said. And then the tournaments in the meantime as well. I think the World Cup's going to be a pretty long tournament. I've got it down currently at... I've lost my paperwork. There it is. I've got the World Cup down currently at 34 episodes. It's going to be pretty massive when you think about it. The episodes will be slightly shorter, only 4 matches per episode. But it's going to be really, really good. I'm looking forward to getting that underway. Like I said, that'll probably be a couple of weeks' time once I get myself settled in my new house and I've got the internet fitted. Then we'll start ploughing the episodes up. And of course, our World Cup will run pretty much close to the real World Cup as well. Although our World Cup, I'm pretty sure, will be a lot better. And there'll probably be less violence in our World Cup than there will in the real one, to be honest with you. If you're not a big fan of football or soccer, or you might not know that the World Cup this year has taken place in Russia, the Football World Cup, and Russia are quite renowned over the last few years for their football hooliganism. You would not be able to even pay me to go to Russia to watch the World Cup, because it's risk your own life at this point, right? The examples are from the European Championships a couple of years ago in the football, which took place in France. The Russians went on a bit of a bender and ended up beating the crap out of quite a lot of people. A couple of people were left in comas in bloody hospital. And then all of a sudden Russia got the chance to host the World Cup, which is very, very dodgy. So yeah, there's going to be a lot more violence at the Football World Cup, I think, than there will be in our Wrestling World Cup. That's the crazy thing about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating, but I think everyone's expected it not to go down exactly as planned. Well, then again, with the Russians, they probably have planned it, to be honest with you. I don't know if I've got any Russian viewers. If I have, hello. I apologise for bad-mouthing your country, and I'm not bad-mouthing your country as such. It's just there's just some football hooliganism, and it happens in a lot of places, and the English are just as bad. Well, the English are very much they get drunk and they get a little bit over the top, but I think the Russians they do have actually training camps for football hooliganism. It's a bit of an industry over there as such. Much more organised hooliganism than anywhere else, but let's hope not. Let's hope it's a bit less crazy. Either way, I'm talking crap again. I'm dating this video as well. People that are watching this in the future, the World Cup's finished now, all that sort of stuff, but there you go. We're fine. Here we go, your challenger then, Mr. Finn Balor. And your champion, the man who is yet to lose a single match in this universe mode, Cody Rhodes. Cody's good, I like Cody. But Cody, yeah, thing is, I've got into every show so far, every pay-per-view thinking that Cody had met his match. I didn't think that Cody was going to come out. In fairness, Cody was my least favourite to win the Fatal 4-Way. And nothing against Cody. He's a fantastic wrestler. When you've got AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Kenny Omega in the ring with you, it's difficult to be the number one. And Cody did that. And then Cody went into Ascension, one-on-one with Kenny Omega. And again, I thought, it's Kenny Omega. He's going to win this one. He's going to regain his championship. But no. Cody proved me wrong once again. So I'm not going to sit here right now and say that Cody is not good enough to beat Finn Balor, because I've been proved wrong on so many occasions, and I'm probably going to get proved wrong here again. Who knows? This is what happens. This is why I don't bet on the football anymore either, because whatever I say is going to happen never does. So if I ever give you a tip for anything to bet on, then just bet on the complete opposite, because that's normally how it works. What I've started doing now is I bet on... If I ever do any bets now, I bet on things that I don't want to happen, because I know that by betting on that, I'm going to be happy either way. Because if it doesn't happen, then I win money. If it doesn't happen, then I'm happy. If it does happen, then I win money. So it's I'm always happy, basically. That's my trick to life. Cody in control here of Finn, who's looking a little bit rocked from that uppercut. Oh, as Cody just spears him off the apron, crashing to the mat below. Finn fighting back with the right hand and now taking Cody up his shoulders, but Cody reversing into the execution. Just have a look at my World Cup teams. Just I'll give you a few little bits and bobs here and there, haven't I? I can tell you that Finn Balor is part of the World Cup, which I'm assuming is not going to be much of a surprise to you. He's going to be part of a joint unified island. So we're not having Republic and Northern Ireland as separate. We're having a unified island. I'm making this political. I'm bringing them together. Finn with the big boot in the gut of Cody. Finn now front chancery on Cody. Into a Northern Light suplex. A bit slower than the match between AJ and Kenny Omega. A bit of a slower build. But Finn needs to continue the assault. He needs to stay on top of Cody, or he could risk allowing Cody back into the match. Finn taking Cody out. Up on the shoulder, but Cody breaks free into a reverse DDT. Slamming Finn Balor spine first into the mat. And Cody in control of Finn now on the outside. Cody sending Finn straight into the ring post, and now Cody breaking the referee's count, which is I'm very appreciative of, because I would be so annoyed right now if this match ended in a count out. That'd be typical. Our last match of the Universe mode getting ended on a count out would be really just typical of what happens to me in this game. I need him to. This is actually. I need him to fight a little bit more around the corner. I'm really worried this is actually going to end in a double count out, to be honest. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, we got some sense. I think they both got in a 9 count just about, and Finn now straight into a flatliner on Cody. I was getting worried with it when they start fighting in that corner, because they haven't got the AI to walk around normally. They always try and just throw each other into the steps because they think that's the quickest way back into the ring. Sling blade by Finn, now bringing Cody back up to his feet. We've seen this little combination before into the corner. He's going to look for that shotgun. He's bringing Cody from the corner, ready to go. Shotgun dropkick, which we know is normally followed up by a coup de grace. Finn heads up top. Cody is grounded. Finn lines it up and drops it. There's the coup de grace. Brand new Octane champion. 1, 2. Oh, Cody's kicked out. Cody has kicked out of the coup de grace. Finn heads up to the middle once again. Stiff dropkick from that middle rope. Finn bringing Cody back up to his feet. Cody now taking Finn down. And Cody with a flatliner on Finn. Interesting. Cody does Saito suplex on Finn. Nice reverse DDT by Cody. There's the pin. Not enough. Didn't think it was going to be actually either. I think it needs a bit more. Cody now taunting away, but Finn slowly getting up to a knee. Again, another reverse DDT. Cody's loving these reverse DDTs at the moment. Cody now stalking Finn. Gets behind him. Crossroads. Is Cody going to prove me wrong one more time? 1, 2, and 3. And he does. Cody Rhodes has an absolute whitewash in this universe mode. Wow. He has proved me incorrect at every single step along the way, hasn't he? I thought it was going to be anybody but Cody, All or Nothing. I thought it was going to be Kenny Omega at Ascension. And I thought it was going to be Finn Balor to win here this evening. But once again, Cody Rhodes has proved me wrong. Cody has proved that he is the premier athlete here. He leaves this universe mode the leader of Bullet Club and the owner of the Octane Championship. Now what we are going to do is next time we come along to Octane, we're going to keep the same theme. However, we will probably change the roster ever so slightly. We're going to keep the same theme though. What we will do though is we'll guarantee that all the champions will stay on the roster and will all remain champions. So Cody Rhodes will be the champion when we restart Octane next time. Marty Scurll will remain the European champion until next time. The Cesaro and Sheamus will remain the tag team champions till next time. Asuka will remain the women's champion till next time. I'm just remembering who won the championships now. And Kushida will remain the junior heavyweight champion till next time as well. So that is the end of our Octane universe mode. So please do hit a like, not just for this video, but for the whole universe mode in general if you have enjoyed it. We're going to try and... obviously, we've got the World Cup coming up for you next. It's probably going to be uploaded in a couple of weeks' time. Now, like I said, once I've moved into my new house, got settled in, I've got my internet fitted, we'll be ready to go on that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Hoping you guys are as well. Then after that, we'll head into another universe. I'm thinking the old universe into tournament, into universe into tournament is a good way of going. Just to freshen things up and keep things moving constantly, not getting too hung up or stuck in any one specific thing that we're going to get bored of, and just keep trying to freshen things up and keep it going. So guys, that's the end of the video, end of the universe mode. Hope you have enjoyed it. Like I said, please do like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been ShabbyGamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for the World Cup of Wrestling. Bye.
The one to